And with 2 turnovers and Mark Few's team in an early hole here. And bringing in Davis Fogle off the bench, the freshman, who's played very well recently, has picked up some of the play in the absence of Braden Huff. And also checking in is Tyon Grant Foster, the athletic wing for Gonzaga. Saj Gavalugov, tough pull-up jumper, falls way short. And here come the Zags. Mario Saint Superi down the lane. And a foul. And extended pressure for Mark Few's team. There's Jake Ensminger in the backcourt. And they didn't get it across. That's a 10-second violation. Little deliberate getting it across the midcourt line, and Santa Clara gives it right back to Gonzaga.
And it wasn't an aggressive press. It wasn't designed to create the turnover, but the Broncos just a little too hesitant in moving the ball down the court.
Bulldogs 24-2 win tonight. Will give them 25 or more wins for the 19th consecutive season. Mario Saint Superi missing from deep. Offensive rebound, Jalen Worley for the Zags. Worley down the lane. Worley has it rattle out. Christian Hammond counters for the Broncos. Hits the trailer right down the lane, and a foul will get Allen. And it's a 6-point Santa Clara lead. Right down the lane, Graham Ike's first points of the night.
Fogle beating the pressure, making the great play, but it's Santa Clara pushing it at the other end. They come up empty.
And Christian Hammond falling down, couldn't get it to go. The lob, and it's too high, believe it or not, for Tyon Grant Foster, who can fly.
Yeah, you got to throw that lob. He was pointing forward, he asked for it. Ike put it up there for him.
The lob for Ike inside. And Graham Ike can't bank it in, and rattles out. And Alan Graves grabs it for Santa Clara.
You're not going to see that much. Graham Ike missing from point-blank range. Had the mismatch, couldn't get it to drop.
Graves off of the 3. Davis Fogle pulls it down for Gonzaga. And the freshman has played tremendously recently. He had 17 in their win Tuesday night against Washington State, and a timeout taken the last 56 matchups between these two teams, including winning at the Kennel earlier this season, 89-77. As the Zags go inside, and it's Graham Ike again.
So tough in the one-on-one. Once he realized there was no double team coming, he went straight to work. And Roxy, I'm so impressed with his footwork.
Christian Hammond answers for the Broncos. That game, January 8th, Gonzaga shot 58% from the floor against Santa Clara as a tie-up, and the arrow stays at this end with the Bulldogs. They had 50 points in the paint, and that's the thing about Gonzaga, what they do, Corey. Yes, in the past, they might have shot a lot of threes. They get up and down, but they attack you inside. They lead the country in points in the paint this season.
It's just like Novocaine. Give it time, it always works. The Zags looking to post and score out of the post. Graham Ike right there with the cross pass.
For the weak side, flying in is Tyon Grant Foster. And ripped down by Cherry Darlin for the Broncos.
We talked to Monty, he said they absolutely can't lose in the paint, and they take it.
2% foul shooter. And the rebound there is Tyon Grant Foster elevating for Gonzaga. Fogle, the shot clock winding down. Knocked away from Ike. KJ comes out in the throwdown. couple of free throws. Graham Foster hits both. Here's that nuisance press again that Santa Clara doesn't have issues with this time. Christian Hammond on a step back three, and the tip, it drops for Santa Clara.
But that is a home court bounce.
Matching the Broncos' largest lead. Fogle tries to turn the corner. In the lane, and it's batted around inside. Ripped away by Manuel Inocenti for the Zags. Grant Foster to the basket, and one. Tie on Grant Foster. Toward the corner. Would you?
No.
Where? No.
I couldn't.
I couldn't even finish the sentence.
I'm not even cool enough to pull that off. My nephews and my nieces would clown me so bad if I showed up.
The steal off the inbound. The Broncos push it. Elijah Mahi spinning. Throws up a wild shot pulled down by Graham Ike for the Zags. Graham Ike leans in. And 77 points in his career at Wyoming and Gonzaga. But missed both in the rebound. Buki Aboye for the Broncos. An overflow crowd here at the Levy Center. Poked away by Tyon Grant Foster. And a turnover committed by Santa Clara.
Yeah, Graves has to do a better job in the post. He had a mismatch and should have taken his time. But instead, Foster pokes it away.
Ike going to work. Hits the cutting Grant Foster. And he spikes it home. Tyon Grant Foster.
Cutting off of the double team from Ike. This Gonzaga team is so patient, so methodical.
And the passing ability of Ike again on display.
Not a lot of guys want the ball so they can give it up, but he's that type of player. That's the play Graves needed to make before the turnover. He's got that one-on-one and that height advantage.
And Alan Graves ties the game. 51 up, inside 15 to go. Tyon Grant Foster from three. And the rebound, Buki Aboye for Santa Clara. Here's Graves. Alan Graves backing his way in. Banks it in, and Santa Clara takes the lead.
That is free lunch for Graves on the block. No disrespect to Grant Foster, but he just can't check him down there.
6 lead change tonight. And the slam again for Tyon Grant Foster.
Good answer right there for Grant Foster, cutting to the basket. Gave up a couple of buckets, got him back.
Our 9th tie of the game.
Talked about the Zags having to go small with Worley and the fouls. This lineup, Santa Clara getting into the paint.
Davis, ESPN app as well. One more for Hammond. Interesting story with Christian Hammond, who played a couple of years ago as a true freshman. Redshirted last year and now blossoming as a third-year sophomore. Davis Fogle. Underneath. The scoop by Fogle. And Gonzaga reclaims the lead.
Well, he was in no man's land, but with the extension, Fogle makes it happen.
First points for Davis Fogle tonight. Terry Darling, 3!
You can see right now this Santa Clara team doesn't look like they're going to bend or crease. Big shot after big shot answer for every play the Zags make.
Santa Clara 2 for 3 outside the arc here in half number 2. Here's Fogle on the baseline. 5 to shoot for Gonzaga. Fogle, tough contested 3. And Jake Ensminger pulls down the rebound for Santa Clara. Alan Graves kept that foot down. Now a three and a stroke. Sash Gabaluga.
Roxy, you're a little guy. You know you got to put a little lift on it when the big fella's closing out on you. And then to end up in first place, every year it never fails. Whoever it is, they've got to win games like this.
And despite who wins tonight, there's still a lot to be decided in the WCC, as both Gonzaga and Santa Clara have to go to St. Mary's, who's hovering right behind these two teams. And the only losses the Gales have were to Gonzaga and here to Santa Clara.
And playing in that gym in Moraga, California, you and I both know how tough they are.
Slapped out of bounds by Buki Aboy and has them 5 points up.
Well, they're avoiding the drought. They're answering big plays with big plays of their own. The first time these two teams hooked up, the Zags delivered a knockout run in the second half and it was over. But this year, this time out, Santa Clara, whether it's threes, free throws, layups, they are answering the bell. Right now, harassing Ike, making him give it up. They're trying to force difficult shots.
The give and go with Davis Fogle to lay in for Ike.
Well, even when Ike gives it up, it always comes back to him. Either he gets the offensive rebound put back or his teammates find him.
7 straight 20-point game for Ike. Turnaround floater missed by Alan Graves, and the rebound lost out of bounds by Tyon Grant Foster, but last touch by Alan Graves of Santa Clara. And Herb Sendek checking with his bench to potentially challenge this.
He may want to challenge this because I think this went off Foster's leg. Now there's some contact here, but when he goes to dribble, he's got nowhere to go. And actually, it's off the leg.
That's a really good call.
Yeah, good call.
And our crew has been terrific tonight, led by Darren George, Chris Merlot, and Matt Rafferty, our crew.
What about the camera crew? They were right on that.
Our whole production crew. Game like this, bringing out the best in everybody. Ike, and a reach in, and a foul committed by Buki Aboye, and the third on the Santa Clara big man.
Yeah, not necessarily the best foul right there. Got caught behind Ike. You're not going to get around him. He's too big. Just got to wait on the double team.
Team foul number 5 on the Broncos. Ike out of the double team. Shot clock inside 10. Davis Fogle attacks. Fogle to the basket. And a steal. Fogle gets it right back for the Zags. And Gonzaga takes the lead. Tremendous sequence by Davis Fogle.
Deja vu from a game ago against Washington State. Fogle, the spark, 2 great plays back-to-back.
Alan Graves had a good look at the 3. 6 straight for the Zags, they're up 1. In transition, Grant Foster. Drops it off across the key, Emmanuel in a chinty. 8 straight for the Zags.
Incredible plays by the Zags right here. Just when you think they don't have anything, they create something.
They've turned it up at both ends of the floor, and Alan Graves missing everything on that reverse.
Graham Ike with his point guard skills on display.
And they're taking on an expanded role for Mark Few, and he has flourished.
Well, you've got nothing to lose. The team turns to you. They need more minutes. They need more productivity. It's exactly why Coach Mark Few put him in the game. That young man is growing so much this season.
Ike lost it. Alan Graves leads a 2-on-1. Got it back. Graves is hammered. He'll get to the line. Steals record. Double-doubles in 2 of the last 4 games coming in, and a 4-time WCC Freshman of the Week.
He's getting a guard, an experienced big who always applies pressure offensively. He's going to have to match that as Grant Foster just bullies his way to the rim.
14 for Tyon Grant Foster. Back the other way, and the scoop missed by Brent Napper. And Tyon Grant Foster pushes, leads the break, Emmanuel in a chinty, and he's fouled at the rim. Off the season high. And Gonzaga right now on an 11-2 run to take a 4-point lead.
You know, we're under 10 minutes left in this game, and Graham Ike has not left the floor, so you wonder, can he still play at a high level for the Zags down the stretch?
Impressive move from Christian Hammond. Cuts the lead to 2. Here is Davis Fogle. A drop off inside. Mailing in and Chinty wrestles it away. Grant Foster drives, and the finger roll.
Boy, how good is he? Shot clock winding down, takes matters into his own hands for the finger roll.
One thing I could do was finger roll. A 3, way off for Buki Aboye, but kept alive by Santa Clara. Then the floater missed by Christian Hammond, and here come the Zags. Grant Foster zigzags to the bucket that blows the layup. Emmanuel Chinty is